Breaking news tonight, Sean Diddy Combs has been arrested in a Manhattan hotel this evening after a grand jury indicted the music mogul. His attorney tells CNN that he is currently being processed. The charges are unclear as of this moment.
Diddy has been arrested tonight at a hotel in Manhattan after a grand jury charged him with an unknown crime. His attorney told CNN that he is currently being processed. Following Diddy's arrest, Ice Cube has accused Jay-Z of being involved in illegal activities. Diddy is facing serious charges, including misconduct and trafficking, and sources say he might reveal details about Jay-Z's possible wrongdoings. Billboard has
Diddy has been arrested in New York City after a grand jury indictment, and we have the breaking news. Though charges in the indictment are unknown, Billboard has confirmed the arrest. The rap mogul has been hit with at least 8 civil lawsuits alleging sexual abuse over the past year. Now, according to TMZ, Diddy was taken into federal custody at the FBI's Manhattan field office. In a statement to Billboard, an attorney for Diddy said, "We are disappointed with the decision to pursue what we believe is an unjust prosecution of Mr. Combs by the U.S. Attorney's Office. Sean Diddy Combs is a music icon, self-made entrepreneur, loving family man. He is an imperfect person, but he is not a criminal." We'll keep you posted as the story develops. For everything we know, head to Billboard.com.
Confirmed Diddy's arrest, but the specific charges remain unclear. Over the past year, he has faced at least 8 civil lawsuits alleging sexual abuse. TMZ reports that Diddy was taken into federal custody at the FBI's Manhattan field office. His attorney expressed disappointment over what they believe is an unfair prosecution, stating that while Diddy is not perfect, he is not a criminal. Ice Cube recently discussed Diddy's legal troubles on the PBD podcast, describing hip-hop as the Wild West, and suggesting that these legal issues reflect a broader pattern among high-profile figures in the industry.
You're hearing Diddy everywhere, okay?
Yeah.
So, did you ever have any kind of run-in with Diddy? Did you ever do anything with Diddy? Any projects you worked on with him?
He produced a few records, or had his producers do a few records on my War and Peace album, the Peace Disc. Yeah.
How was he to work with?
It was cool. You know, he, gave us great music. We flew out to New York, and I was mainly in the studio with the producer. You know, he had a stable of producers, so I was in the studio with his stable of producers, and I think we did some great music. Yeah.
Any specific reason?
Yeah, I mean, they was doing their thing, I was doing mine. And, I'm not the partying type. You know what I mean? I ain't never been to a Diddy party. I ain't never really wanted to go. But I don't go to a lot of people parties. That just ain't what I'm in it for. You've been to one, you've been to them all.
Are you surprised at what things are coming out with Diddy at all? Or you're like, you have no idea, it's none of my business, you'll live longer? Is that kind of like the mindset?
I'm surprised. How could you be surprised with anything that happens in hip hop? It's so you're gonna have the good, you're gonna have the bad, you're gonna have the ugly.
You think he's being targeted, or some of the stuff he's got, there's credibility on what they're coming after him with the tapes and the feds and raiding his Miami home, his LA home?
I believe he's being targeted.
You believe he's being targeted?
Yeah. I believe, somebody, has the power to pull the trigger to make, this stuff, this domino effect happen.
So you don't think, Suge said, you can say what you want about Diddy, but Diddy didn't learn to like young boys. He learned it from a man named Clive Davis. He threw Clive Davis in there.
He mentioned his past work with Diddy, stating that he found him easy to work with, despite not being interested in attending Diddy's parties. There's speculation that Diddy is being targeted, with some people questioning the credibility of the allegations against him. Jaguar Wright stirred controversy by claiming Jay-Z is connected to Diddy's legal issues. However, there is no solid evidence supporting her claims. Wright has accused Diddy of being involved in suspicious activities and linked him to the deaths of several people associated with Uptown Records. She described the music industry as a place
reporting these accusations.
So who's next?
Y'all don't see the lineup?
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah, we see the lineup. I'm just waiting to see who's next.
Jay-Z is setting Diddy up. Why is everyone having such a hard time? He ain't doing different. He lined up D. Haven, stole his life and identity. He lined up Big L, stole his life and identity. He lined up Dame Dash, stole his life, identity, and took his love. Lined up R. Kelly. He wants to be the one.
Yeah, shout out D. Haven. He actually hit us up, wanted to tell this story.
You need to talk to D. Haven.
Yeah, we need to talk to him.
I told you that last year when I put you on the phone with him.
You did.
I want you to think about this. Allegedly, Sean Carter is responsible for enacting Hype Williams to put Aaliyah on a faulty plane to move her.
Where powerful men exploit young women under the guise of mentorship. Amid Diddy's ongoing lawsuits, Beyoncé is reportedly hiding with her children, fearing that her husband Jay's might be implicated next. She is allegedly separating her assets from Jay-Z to protect her brand after secretly filing for divorce in June. There are rumors suggesting Jay-Z and Beyoncé knew about Diddy's wrongdoings, which could make them complicit. Wright has also claimed Jay-Z was involved in dubious activities, including allegations regarding his relationship with Foxy Brown when she was underage. Despite no confirmation from Foxy herself, rumors persist about their past relationship.
He is the most shameful thing I've ever done. There is nothing that I experienced with that person that has not inspired shame except for Unplugged. That was the purest moment. For me, it was all done in love for music, love for all that was there, love for the culture. I hate the fact that we did it all for a culture vulture. I still got the footage.
There you go. There you go.
And in 1 week, Jay-Z Unplugged. The actual whole concert from beginning to end will be viewed and able to be viewed on realjag.com. Come and see the history. Come and see the power of that moment, the amazing things that we did with our bodies and our minds and our spirits. There was not one person in that room that was not.
Beyoncé is allegedly running and hiding with the kids after Diddy's lawsuits continue to mount and her time is limited. Because many people are saying that her husband, Jay-Z, is next. So Queen Bey gave Jay the impression she was going to be there for him through thick and thin after surviving multiple affairs. But she had to call it quits as Jay is allegedly facing prison time after his alleged involvement with his best friend Diddy in trafficking. Bey is allegedly separating her assets with Jay to protect her brand after allegedly secretly filing for divorce from him back in June. Bey and Jay knew about Diddy's wrongdoings, so they could be considered accessories to the crime, and some are saying they might be a little more involved with the Colombian dancing powder than we originally thought. Bey specifically might be investigated after it was speculated across the internet that she may have allegedly deleted her competition and may have allegedly had Jay's mistress, Kathy White, murked. This is why Bey is releasing albums and going on concert, because she's trying to stack. Jay-Z and Diddy share a very close bond. Diddy recently revealed that only 2 individuals can call him by his birth name, Jay-Z and his mother. But Cassie and the record producer's accusations against Diddy have cast shadows over their relationship. Because Diddy seems like the new Epstein. Jay-Z faced scrutiny over his alleged romantic involvement with Foxy Brown, who was just 15 years old at the time of signing her.
Allegedly a romantical thing. It's all right. I'll say alleged, but we know. Yeah, she hit it before Beyonce.
Allegedly, Jay-Z orchestrated this relationship in exchange for a Hollywood career, even paying her hush money. Jay-Z's longtime friend and former business partner, Dame Dash, allegedly confirmed the truth. So in this tangled web of fame and secrecy, Jay-Z and Diddy find themselves at a crossroad.
Frustration is why y'all didn't say nothing about it. That's what my point was. How is nobody saying nothing about it? Like, this nigga raping girls. They know that it was a girl. He said he married a 15-year-old. And everybody at that point, until it became common or like it became the in thing to do, wasn't nobody disrespecting R. Kelly. Everybody was still going to his shows. Until it became popular opinion, people weren't looking the other way. So what I was disappointed in every fan that didn't care that this dude was raping a little girl. And actually, tried to, you can't sugarcoat it. You cannot marry a 15-year-old, period, in America. You understand what I'm saying?
The fact
but
that
she died in a plane crash. There ain't no conspiracy there.
Yeah.
There is no conspiracy. Oh, that? No, we all knew what was going on. He made it
about it. You're in the world.
No, it was common knowledge that he was married to Aaliyah, or he painted that picture of him being sexually with her at 15.
Yeah.
That was publicized. It wasn't no conspiracy. Everybody knows. The question is, why you're in the Army, why didn't you think that was weird?
Oh, for sure I thought it was weird.
So did you still listen to him?
Listen to who?
R. Kelly.
At that time?
Yeah.
I'm sure I did.
Knowing that he was having sex with a 15-year-old as a grown man?
I mean, are you kidding me? The stuff that we heard with Michael Jackson, everybody's trying to verify and say, is that even possible?
The reason why I'm asking you this is so you know the DNA and the problems I have to deal with. Even though a smart man like yourself...
Person that gets neglected, and I know in the 90s was different. A lot of older guys mess with the girls that were under 17 years of age. And, now we're a little more educated because of the talk shows with Oprah that we went through, and Dr. Phil and stuff like that. Even Ricky Lake and all of that. We realized that it wasn't so cool messing with the underage young ladies. I never had an attraction for someone young. I always looked and had an attraction for older women, so I probably didn't have that problem. But then everybody that I with did. Everybody. I'm going to expose somebody that we all forget about. Y'all see this picture of Jay-Z with Aaliyah when she was underage? Y'all forgot about Jay, huh? We only know about Damon Dash messing with Aaliyah and R. Kelly. But that ain't the only one that Jay had when she was underage. Y'all remember Foxy Brown and Jay? And then Nelly song with the Link St. Louis ticks. But I'm just saying all that to say, Foxy was young then as well. And so, all of these guys and the underage young ladies was running rapid in the 90s. And so, that's all I remember. That's all I...
Dame Dash has criticized Jay-Z for his associations with R. Kelly, especially after R. Kelly's predatory behavior came to light. Dash has expressed disappointment in the lack of action taken against R. Kelly, pointing out that many fans continue to support him despite knowing about his past. In this complicated web of fame, Jay-Z and Diddy find themselves in serious trouble as new allegations emerge. We'll keep you updated as the situation develops. Rumors about Jay-Z and Foxy Brown being in a relationship continue. No one criticized Jay-Z when Foxy Brown said he was with her when she was just 16, and Dame Dash didn't get shamed for dating Aaliyah right after R. Kelly. Foxy Brown was very young when she worked with Jay-Z at Rockefeller Records, which made people think their relationship was more than just business. There hasn't been a legal investigation into these claims, but they highlight how women were treated in hip-hop during that time. Foxy and Jay-Z worked well together, and she listens to him. The claims against Jay-Z and Diddy show a common issue in the 1990s music industry, where powerful men exploited young women. Back then, it was common for older men to date girls under 17. Now, thanks to shows like Oprah and Dr. Phil, we understand that this behavior is wrong. Wendy Williams discussed an incident involving Diddy and Jay-Z. She claimed to have a tape of them with a young-looking person and showed a screenshot on her radio show, urging people to check her website. The full tape was too graphic and likely illegal to share, and the police did nothing because they couldn't identify the people involved. Wendy believed the tape showed Diddy with young boys, which she revealed before anyone else. Years later, Diddy and Jay-Z symbolized the darker side of the industry. The claims against them are part of a larger pattern of bad behavior in music. Many suspect Jay-Z's involvement but lack proof. The music industry has long been criticized for making young women vulnerable, and figures like R. Kelly highlight how deep these issues run. Now when people think of Jay-Z, they often think of Beyoncé, and it's hard to connect him to these allegations. Their age difference raised questions about their relationship's power dynamics, but it developed into a strong public partnership. When in the studio, Jay-Z is quiet and focused on the music, while Beyoncé is humble and kind. Their ongoing success shows how powerful individuals can escape consequences. Diddy had a strong influence, and friends may hesitate to speak out. Regardless of what Jay-Z or Beyoncé say, it won't change what has been claimed. People have speculated about Diddy and Jay-Z's relationship over the years, but it's unclear if they still hang out. Hugo Gooding Jr. commented that Diddy can't be ignorant of what he's doing, but only time will reveal who was involved in any wrongdoing. The speaker mentions a past meeting with Diddy during the pandemic that claims there was nothing inappropriate about their interaction. That's it for today's video. Stay tuned for more updates.